welcome back to channel TrainStation2. Alright, got first in the third competition again, really happy with that, and I joined a union, the local 6RX union. We'll talk more about that later on. Alright, this is the start of the third competition. I wasn't really in a good position initially, and people already started. But just looking at the headquarter points that they are achieving, I'm a bit worried initially with this competition because they're all quite high level. So very quickly we have done our collection of the EP hit start, which is always something that I've talked about in preparation for second competition onwards. You need to have EP hit start, basically complete the 3 jobs that you have on hand, and not to basically complete after completing, not to collect them. Right, so only at the start of the competitions you collect them, so that would give you a good number of EP as a head start. Alright, so preparation wise, always have a good number of those event items stored in a warehouse. You got to build tons of them, thousands of them. The non-event items you got to put in the factory input and output tray. I will say, if you have those really like 1 hour plus items to be built, build them first and put them in the output tray. And as for those that contains raw materials, like for example steel and wood, so these are the things you should take care of, because you need a lot of steel and wood. So make sure you have those items, like making a barrel for example. You need wood. You will put in orders of wood and a sub-component to make the barrels, and once you cancel the barrel order, you get back your wood. Alright, so generally that's what I put into the input tray once I've stored that production in the core factory. So having all the very long time consuming items manufactured and all put in the output tray, production will store, and then I'll put all the items or the orders that require the wood or the steel kind of a sub-component as raw materials, and then that will be my input tray. So whenever I need wood, I need not send out the trains to collect it. I'll just cancel that order. So I hope that's clear for you. So that's all the second factories are fully upgraded. That's important. If you've not done that, make sure you only spend gems on upgrading your core factory and not into the competitions, because only after you have spent all you could to upgrade or fully upgrade all your factories, you can start spending in the competitions and whatnot. You have basically I think 6 so-called slots in per factory. It costs a fair bit, but a lot of savings ups in terms of the gems. If you're like me, free to play and an Apple Play, you just gotta watch video to get them. Alright, so, and of course the event wise, they give you quite a number of gems as well. I did realize that the union did give a small number of gems as a reward in the shop as well, by watching a video. So far I have not collected any of the union points because I just joined. Even after winning this competition, we will not be getting union. So probably next competition onwards I'll get union points. That depends on whether your union win or not. So that being said, it's important to join your union ASAP. The union I join actually open up. If you're really interested, go ahead and join. There are a few more of those positions that's open. So you are wondering what's the union of join, I'll put them in the thumbnail as well so you can make reference to. So now just a lot of focusing in making those items. You can see thousands of it, or something in the hundreds. So it is like I said, cancel order to get back the wood, and then we'll see how we can save some time here and there. That's it. Whenever your trains come back, also called your dispatchers, are freed up, make sure you go ahead and collect the event raw materials and before you send it out, because you need to have all those seeds or water in order to continue manufacturing round the clock in your event factory. So it's really important. There's a need to continuously producing. So what's happening right now is really a lot of items are causing a bit of a issue as well because of inventory spaces. So you gotta basically manage and balance that well, because Although we wish to have as many items as possible, warehouse spacing is always a pain. You really got to balance it up, and sometimes you got to throw away stuff that just take a while to collect. So don't worry about those, like for example iron or coal, just 30 seconds away. Those are the things that should go first for sure. Even manufactured products, let's say iron powder, it take a couple of minutes to do it, you can go ahead and throw it away. So that is something that you gotta bear in mind. Sometimes it's pain, but go ahead. Alright, so I'm still at top 5. We still got 1 day's 14 hours to go. You can see really strong competitors here. That makes me a bit worried. So luckily, I don't know why. It could be that they could have gotten 100% completion. That's why their progress is not strong. So I'm really lucky. I managed to have somewhat like 400 over gapped eventually, or 500 gapped. So I'm quite surprised. I guess apparently they could have completed 100%. So once you hit 100%, it is something that you will achieve eventually. I may be achieving it at the 4th competition onwards, because once you did that, the quantity asked for will be so much higher, and also I believe the EP will be getting smaller, and the event keys is shrinking. So something that we do not wish to, but let's see how we could go ahead with doing that. I thought one way is that actually there are 2 jobs that comes with ceiling, 1 additional job that doesn't. So if you could just focus on the 1 job that doesn't give a ceiling, because by doing that job continuously, it doesn't impact your completion of the event map. So I've tested it out. I've done a few times. I'm still at 95%. So whereas the other 2 jobs, once you complete it, it actually contributes to 100% completion. So just got to bear this in mind. I'm not sure whether this still work, but I'm just trying to maintain it at 90 over percent, hoping that the jobs get easier compared to once you cross 100% mark. Also hoping the EP still maintain as high. So, and do remember, when you have that additional part-time dispatchers, there's 2 ways getting extra 1 hour from it. As basically 1, if you're constantly on the game, you can make sure you do that dispatcher continuously working before sending it out, and or of course the other way of what I would normally do is send it out as the last dispatchers from your group, and then use 1 gem to call him back, then you have another hour. Alright, so joined basically you can see here local 6IX, that will be the union I've joined. So now just gonna show a quick take a look at this. Local 6IX is open to all, and I'm quite joining as a member right now. I'm quite fortunate the president made me a manager. So I don't know what the manager does, but apparently I couldn't see any function in that. So probably later on we may see more functions be released. As my side, this is just open to me, so I just joined the union. Some of you may have already joined union prior to the competition. That's good for you, that you can earn some rewards from the union shop. I'm hoping for the next competition to start, so once completed I could share with you how the union rewards work. So so now I'm really happy. Alright, so I still prefer back my Santa Claus icon. So as you can see here, this juncture was promoted to manager by the president. I think you could, if you want to be president, you could go ahead and create your own. I'm not doing that because it costs a few thousand coins. Now I'm just wondering, what does a manager do? But if you do know, drop me a comment. Otherwise I'll find out eventually, hopefully. And of course now I'm just a bit short of that 1000 coin legendary trainer, which is going to get probably the next competition. And of course we're working towards that 4000 event keys legendary as well. So thank you for watching. Hope you have good rest, and good luck for the next competition. Goodbye.